Well, good afternoon, Hope, and specifically our Garner launch team. Thank you to all the people that made it out to our meetings this past weekend. This video is actually primarily for those of you who weren't able to hear this news in person. As you know, our vision here at Hope is to reach the triangle and to change the world. And in order to do that, one of the things that we do is we plant campuses in growing and thriving communities across the triangle. Well, we've been planning to start a campus in Garner for years, and by God's grace, that plan will become a reality in just a few short weeks. Now, one of the best things that we can do for any of our campuses is to make sure that we hire the best and most passionate staff members that we can find. And we want all the staff, and especially the campus pastor, to love the city that they're starting a campus in and feel called by God to reach that specific community with the gospel. Well, the past few weeks, God has been active behind the scenes, and He's been orchestrating some events that we could have never predicted.
Most of you know that I moved back from Asheville to help launch the Garner campus in November of last year. And it's been an incredible time of planning and preparing for the launch this September. There's been a tangible excitement at Hope across all of our campuses. What you may not know is that during the last few months, I've also been filling in as interim Raleigh campus pastor.
Well, as we've all worked together to determine who God would have as our next Raleigh campus pastor, it seemed as though through a series of events and through seeking God, that God was calling Chase to stay in that role as the Raleigh campus pastor. So congratulations, Chase, and congratulations, Raleigh campus. But that left us with a big question. What does that mean for the Garner campus? This is going to be a huge part of our ongoing efforts to live out our mission and vision here in and around the Triangle. We want Garner to be set up for success from the very beginning, and we want to make sure that we send our best as Garner launches.
Well, what's really crazy is during the time that we were wrestling with this question, God was moving in the heart of a man named Dwayne Calvin. Dwayne's already a staff member and a committed member of Hope. He's currently our Global Hope Partner Coordinator and has a huge passion to see the gospel proclaimed all over the world. And over the past few weeks, as Dwayne and his family have been praying, they felt a strong calling to the Garner community. And they came to a place where they asked if there was any possibility of serving that campus. And when we heard that, we knew that God had answered our prayers. You see, Dwayne is not just another option for campus pastor for Garner. And when you get a chance to hear his story and see what God's done in his life the past few years, you'll see what we on staff have already seen, that God has prepared this man to be the perfect campus pastor for Garner. And so, we're excited to introduce to you your new Garner campus pastor, Mr. Dwayne Calvin.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to join you in launching the Garner campus and get to know each of you and your families. Please join me in thanking Chase for all that he has done to gather and inspire each of you to bring this new campus to life. Garner is a close-knit community, and I'm looking forward to building relationships and serving in that community with you. My wife Tasha and I and our two children, Tia and Sam, arrived in the Triangle about 9 months ago. We served the church in Okinawa, Japan for 7 years, but we knew God was calling us back to the States. We were so excited when Hope reached out about the possibility to serve. We had a feeling that God was calling us into something great. And while I have loved serving as a part of the Global Hope team, I've always had a passion to reach the local community and make an impact. We're excited to meet each of you, and we are joining you in prayer as we prepare for the launch in Garner. We want to get to know you, and you can reach me at any time by email at dwaynec@gethope.net. Get ready, Garner. It's going to be exciting.
Listen, Proverbs 16:9 is very clear. Man makes his plans, but God directs his steps. And this is one of those situations where just at the perfect moment, God opened the door and showed us this is what's best for the Raleigh campus and that community there. And this is what's better for the Garner campus and for that community there. And I got to tell you, as a guy who is a part of the Garner community, I could not be more excited about the Calvin family jumping in and leading the way as we look to reach that community. Join us as we celebrate these two men following after the call that God's placed in front of them in their lives. We fully believe the best days are ahead for both campus communities. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to connect with you. We'd love to answer those questions. We love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.